Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt. And you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason and you start.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And that's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Gee. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense, because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Ole Miss offense will get the ball for the first time. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Just keep slinging it. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Thomas. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick completion on the out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. third down play from the gun. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Coming up, fourth down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Tulsa had the break to think it over, and they're still going for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Turning it on. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go for it in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game, but this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll just down it right there. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Breaks the tackle. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UNLV was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Vegas. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got his man quickly. He breaks a tackle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Tulsa wasting no time. Wants to adjust the pattern. Moving out of the pocket. Past the 45. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Golden Hurricane might just throw this thing deep on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Buying some time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. He splits the upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from his own end zone. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gay. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Burgess. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Lee. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And this one is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football back.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Rebels will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he wants it all. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Tulsa trying to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He might want another play. Got the back over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Golden Hurricane lines up on 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Northern Illinois delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in the college. Thing is, this sucker was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the MAC. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got his man. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Motion from the back. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's got room. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
The short hands, it's Love. Finding open areas. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Quick strike complete.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball.
Breaks into the open. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Tulsa wasting no time. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stayed tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. Splits the upright. slides right down the middle. Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll try the run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Offense lining up quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. He'll off one deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shot.
There he goes. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Trying to get it to the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll take another shot here. Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has set them up in scoring position. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the field and execute.
Taking it the other way. Bulldozes his way through.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds his man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Rebels are in the red zone. The toss sweep to the right. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. It has been said that the obstacle is the way.